Let me see you bounce. Been a nasty girl. Been a nasty girl. Been a nasty girl. Been a nasty. What is up, Booty Tribe? It is your girl Naja here, and I am back with another pop culture video, but not any type of pop culture video. This is gonna be like my own personal 2024 rewind. If you guys know me, hey girl, how you doing, girl? If you guys know me, you know that I pretty much do celebrity memoir book reviews over here, pop culture rants while I do my hair and all that stuff. So I decided to give y'all the best of the best this year, or just like the things that stuck out to me, okay? Y'all know how I get down. I got my list. Oh, and they're not gonna be in any order. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna start off with the obvious, Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay. I'm not even gonna spend too much time on that.
The goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin hole. And never has sucked a breast. That was my only goal. I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Katt Williams really set the stage on what was going to be going on in 2024, the year of realization, everybody getting caught up, basically caught in their lies. All of the cloaks are just being unveiled, and I just feel like that's a really good motif for 2024 because a lot of major stuff happened.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
My opinion, after that Katt Williams thing happened, I feel like Club Shay Shay got a little bit overhyped, and he's been trying to chase that next thing all 2024. And it's just never really came or measured up to the original Katt Williams interview. Even when he tried to do that, My Michelle, ew. The only reason why I'm even talking about that is because of the Katt Williams thing, you know? And yeah, he did try to have Kamala on there, but it just, I blame Club Shay Shay for that not fucking. All my Zillennials, older Gen Zs, and younger millennials unite, okay? Because y'all know we just grew up with a lot of the stories that I'm about to say in this video as like folklore, and it just all came out to be the truth. So Keefe D claiming to be hired by Diddy and doing this stuff to Tupac, it came out as a fact. Now they're still working on the Diddy part. But hey, look where Diddy's at right now. That's another big one. I'm not even going to spend too much time on it.
Disturbing new video appears to support some of the accusations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
2016 allegedly showed then-girlfriend
But Sean Diddy Combs has been taken into federal custody. This has to do with the ongoing criminal investigation into which Diddy included allegations of trafficking. Earlier this year, warrants were served.
Following the shocking arrest of Sean Diddy Combs in September, the rapper has faced a pileup of disturbing allegations, including a sweeping federal indictment to which he has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges.
Because I feel like Diddy has consumed the year of 2024 at this point, at least the end anyway, of him getting arrested for basically trafficking, abuse, just the full nine. Everything we heard when we were growing up was true. Diddy was taking names and taking other things, okay? Again, not in any order, but I personally feel like this is a major pop culture moment. Tinashe, the Match My Freak, like,
girl, nasty up in a nasty girl, nasty up in a nasty girl.
There's been a lot of people that have been grinding a lot that are getting their flowers this year. Charlie XCX, Brat Girl Summer. Charlie has been doing it since I was in high school, girl. Like, and now there's a whole other era of girls that, you know, view Charlie as like their it girl, right? And the same thing happened with Tinashe. I've been seeing her working. They tried to get her mixed up in that New Boys mess. If y'all know, y'all know. If you want me to do, like, get into it, I can make a separate video. But I'm pretty sure somebody already did a deep dive on Tinashe and her being blamed for the New Boys breaking up, but I digress. I just feel like it was a big comeback era this year for a lot of people, and I just want to give them their roses. Brat Girl Summer was crazy too. I was eating Brat Girl Summer up. I don't know about y'all, but I was eating up this summer, okay? Another random one y'all probably don't remember, but is instilled in my mind. Four Seasons Orlando, baby.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
That is 1-year-old baby Kate who has racked up more than 56 million views on TikTok and is being dubbed the fully conscious baby.
Good. The cucumber
slices.
Exactly. Like the pasta's like gold flakes in it or whatever. So in the caption, the hotel added, fully conscious and utterly fabulous.
The conscious baby, another baby that is stuck in my mind right now, but I think it's because they just went viral in December. And that's another thing. When people be going viral in like November, December, they get added to these 2024 rewind comps like very willy-nilly. So I will admit, this dude probably isn't, this little grown-ass man probably isn't as poppin'. But the nonchalant baby that looks like Freddie Gibbs, they're both so cute. Crazy rise in veneer techs, DIY dental work, people getting these licenses specifically for veneers. I don't know why that just popped this year. I blame all the influencers.
The social media videos are convincing. Straight white teeth provided by so-called veneer techs who say they can give you that perfect smile. Instead of charging $500 to $1,200 per tooth like a licensed dentist, veneer techs offer the whole smile for about $2,000. No x-rays or drilling required, just a composite glued to the teeth.
They're basically advertised as acrylic nails for the teeth. It's something that just goes over the top, and it's completely reversible.
Influencer Andrea Joseph said she was contacted on Instagram by Devon Odueso, a self-described dental assistant. He asked if she could promote his business, VVS Smiles, in exchange for free veneers. After a year of watching Devon's business grow on Instagram, she decided to enroll in his course and travel to Atlanta to learn how to become a veneer tech herself.
What was the promise? A lot of money. He's like, oh, I've made over $100,000 in a year, and I only started this 6 months ago.
She says the 2-day course cost $2,500. One day spent watching YouTube videos and listening to other veneer techs explain how they found patients. She says on the second day, she and 5 other students practiced on a patient in a home outfitted with a dental chair and equipment.
Overall, how much actual hands-on time did you get? I was probably in the person's mouth for about 25 minutes.
Armed with this certificate of completion, Andrea says she was told to practice on patients by forming the veneers but not gluing them on until she felt ready to do it for real. She says she used materials she bought from Amazon and eBay.
I would take the composite, I would take that off, and put it right on the tooth there.
Okay. If you didn't know what you were doing, could you end up damaging someone's teeth?
Oh yes, of course. You can cut somebody's gums. You can accidentally shave their real tooth down.
She says she didn't realize what she was doing was illegal until she posted about it on social media.
Someone then took my photos and was like, this is 100% illegal.
Arrested in Schaumburg. Customers first came to CBS 2 to complain about fake braces and chipping teeth.
Lauren Victor is live in our newsroom now. Lauren, the woman is charged with a felony.
Yes, and this is not Monica Davis's first run-in with the law. In our CBS 2 investigation 2 weeks ago, we told you how Davis was arrested in January by police in Nevada for similar allegations that she was doing work on people's mouths without a license.
Monica Davis turned herself in to Schaumburg police. Investigators charged her with practicing medicine without a license. That's a felony.
Teeth whitening.
The self-proclaimed dentist with no credentials is seen working on a patient in this online advertisement posted in October. Davis says her company, called The Veneer Experts, offers all sorts of services.
Missing teeth replacement, braces removal, and veneers.
Monica Bailey and her daughter say they received braces from The Veneer Experts in this Schaumburg office building after seeing an ad on Facebook. They say they had trouble booking a follow-up appointment.
One of the numbers was disconnected. The other one, nobody would answer.
Bailey started researching and discovered her so-called dentist installed her braces after being picked up by police in Las Vegas for operating without a dental license there.
It's crazy to me that she can do this in Las Vegas and post bail, and you come here and do the same thing. It's like you have no fear. Fight together.
In a previous CBS 2 investigation, a real licensed dentist examined Bailey and determined the braces from Davis do nothing.
They don't connect to anything in the back, and so there's no way to move the teeth.
Another one of Davis's customers tells us his tooth chipped just days after he received veneers. A third Davis client says her molar fell out after her appointment.
What I don't get about it is you're spending like $5,000 or $7,000, whatever. You could have easily booked a flight to Mexico, got your teeth done by like actual dentists. Because what you're supposed to do is go through the steps of how to correct your teeth first, and then you get the veneers. No, these people want this social media look, and you end up looking like The Mask with nerve damage, and all these people were getting sued this year. I predict next year there's going to be even more cases. I think that this veneer tech is going to be on the same wave as the what is it called, the butt injections trend that happened, to where you have these back alley procedures being done and people are going to end up either dying or being disfigured in lawsuits. That's just what I think is going to happen. What do y'all think?
Can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life and y'all can't take that from me.
And the D is
fire.
They done free Gypsy Rose at the beginning of this year. Well, technically they did it December of last year, but literally this has been like the year of Gypsy Rose. I think she just had a baby, or she's about to have her baby. But just the whole like adultery thing, like you talking to 2 dudes at once, you get out, you pick the one that's more stable, but you don't really like him. You over here gaslighting social media, having them be on your side. Because I'm not going to forget when there was a lot of people, and let me know in the comments if y'all remember, people were like pro Gypsy Rose, anti her husband, just because they didn't like him. Like, and I always, there's a motto I put on this channel, and it's not a crime to be a bitch. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Because yes.
Our lives are just very cookie cutter right now. It's like it's very routine.
It's not true.
I don't know.
Be right back. You like these corn nuggets?
I do. They're so good.
Baby, so next weekend you plan on going to Cutoff, huh?
Mm-hmm. Either my dad or Christy's gonna come pick me up.
Yeah, the trip I'm not invited to.
Ryan Anderson being annoying PT3.
No.
No, I just want to just be right now.
All right, I'll
just
be a baby.
No, I don't need to leave. I'm trying to process.
Okay. Who you texting?
I'm texting Mia.
I saw that address. What does she want?
For what? There's no address.
Scroll back down. That's
That's for the free stuff.
oh, okay. Well, I saw that. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's for the free stuff.
Like, just because bruh isn't likable and he's not perfect doesn't mean that he did not step up and like really help this girl and low-key help her and her new man get a foundation. Like,
Star, who was pregnant with her first child, took to social media to share the results of a prenatal paternity test, which confirmed that her boyfriend Ken Urker is indeed the father.
And I think Gypsy just came out with a book. A few of you guys have already tagged me that you want me to look into it. I politely put it in my cart, so stay tuned. I am always 2 steps ahead. How can we forget Nado Avocado had his skinny girl moment? And honestly, I still feel like, was it worth it, queen?
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment. So I am the villain, because I made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me, year after year after year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain.
Like, was it worth it? You had your stunt queen moment. Was it worth it? I don't know. I'm glad that he's doing well, like health-wise, I guess, but I personally worry for Avocado. I think I'm actually gonna go and look on his channel and see how he's doing once I'm done recording this video. I worry about him because as somebody who used to be vegan also, and like it's like a polar extreme that he keeps doing, bro. Like, you need to learn how to balance this mukbang stuff. Even if you're eating 50 pounds of bananas, it's not healthy. And then I feel like we just need to come to the realization of that this is like feeder content. Like, this is low-key SW. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it, because a lot of the SWs I know do mukbang content. Trisha Paytas. Speaking of Trisha Paytas, this was also the year of like Jojo Siwa, and I know that was like a hard transition, but this was the year of Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa is giving people secondhand embarrassment. Recently attended the iHeartRadio Music Awards, and the outfit she chose for the event shocked everyone. She described her new look as the Karma Beast look, saying she's done playing the good girl game. However, nobody is taking her seriously, and they're even comparing her to a WWE villain and the Kiss frontman, Gene Simmons. And the whole internet agrees her rebrand makes absolutely no sense at all.
Karma's a bitch. She was going crazy, bro. Like, she was everywhere trying to have her Miley Cyrus moment of like, I'm a bad girl. And it's like, girl, you're making us uncomfortable. Like, then she like started dating a black girl and was honestly getting the black girl rebrand. She started like dressing better. She was looking cool, looking cutesy, because that last statement she made, she was talking about something. She needed to have a baby by the next girl she date. Like, so to see her with in a committed relationship and not being weird was cool. But then the election came along, and a lot of people like to act like political beliefs in that specific election did not align with moral beliefs, and it definitely did. So not only are you part of the LGBTQ community, your partner is also a minority, you know, so yeah, she got dumped. But yeah, this was the year of JoJo despite that, you know. Child, you know, we gotta get into Miss Tia Kemp. I love when Floridians go viral, especially when they like the Jones. Like, when
what's up, Black? Get your big back black dog, stink, tar looking, funky, dried out, gas mouth breath. Get your corroded booty behind up by the bed, big back black. I'm tired of you playing with my niece out here. I know you ain't spit on nobody until they gon' got broke. You got the nerve of you. Where you at so I can come throw a pile of shit in your face, Buster? Huh?
I tell you Tia Kemp got a mouth on her, this has been the year of Tia Kemp. I didn't even know Tia Kemp existed until this year, and she's been in the background this whole time. She's been beefing with people for decades, and by people I mean Rick Ross.
You Rick Ross baby mama? Nah, he my baby daddy. I made a baby with him. It bust one in him, got me a jet out of him, dipped. You know what I'm saying? And now a child in college, doing well, playing college football. Wow, what's up, bro? Who you? Huh? It's versatile. Your daddy can and it's gonna bop right back to the way it is. I bit that bitch. I done took all your bitches and niggas, all your fans and your job.
She's been beefing with Rick Ross for decades, so like just to see her so accessible once her son left the nest and now she's like literally just an auntie just by herself, funny as hell. The Olympics were this year, which was also very crazy because there is a what is it good for? If y'all get my drift, y'all get my drift. I'm not trying to get my video taken down, but y'all know what's going on in the world right now. So for them to do the Olympics and having people in the same room, that was very triggering to see. But they did, one of the main highlights from that was, you know, the black athletes, the black women athletes, like, yes, Sha'Carri, girl, it was Sha'Carri's year too. The breakdancing lady, that was a mess. And she over here trying to like twist it like the world made her not want to do it, when in reality, I feel like she should be challenging the systems that even platformed her in the first fucking place. I feel like that would make people be on her side. Now, y'all can probably count this as only being viral because it happened at the end of the year, but I'm sorry, like, this was a national thing, and I even see this bleeding into 2025. Luigi Mangione doing the, of that CEO, right? Like, that was freaking insane. I have to put that on here.
Police arrested a man as he sat and ate his breakfast at a McDonald's. Police are at this hour questioning 26-year-old Luigi Mangione after arresting him in Altoona, Pennsylvania on gun charges. A McDonald's employee recognized him while he was eating in the restaurant and called local police. The NYPD and the FBI are on the ground in Altoona and are there to question the suspect.
Responding officers questioned the suspect, who was acting suspiciously and was carrying multiple fraudulent IDs as well as a U.S. passport. Upon further investigation, officers recovered a firearm on his person as well as a suppressor, both consistent with the weapon used in the murder. They also recovered clothing, including a mask consistent with those worn by our wanted individual.
All right, tons of evidence found on this man, Luigi Mangione, when he was arrested at that McDonald's, including all those fake IDs. And one of those fake IDs matches the fake New Jersey ID that we're showing here that he used to check into the Upper West Side Manhattan hostel 10 days before the shooting. This ID, the name on it reads Mark Rosario with an address from Maplewood, New Jersey. It was at that New York City hostel where the picture of the suspect's entire face was captured on a security camera during a flirtatious moment, if you can believe it, with the desk clerk. Mangione had several other fake IDs as well as his passport, although the NYPD does not believe he was planning to flee the country. The gun he was found with is most likely a ghost gun, and ballistic testing is needed to further link it to the shooting. But what is most shocking is if it were not for this McDonald's employee, this suspect would have continued to elude police.
Yeah, police in New York say this is the handgun that was found along with a suppressor or silencer, both similar to what was seen in security video of the murder. Authorities say they also found a handwritten 3-page letter or statement that they say expresses ill will towards corporate America. Officials characterized all those statements as speaking to Mangione's potential motives or mindset in his online and social media profile.
He is no hero.
That is literally like the modern day Robin Hood. It's very dark. People are very mixed emotionally about it, but a lot of people can resonate with that because if you're an American, the healthcare is just so bad here, right? So everybody could resonate. We've all either been through it or know somebody who has been affected by that system, right? So that was really crazy to see everybody come together and just be like, what murder? They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. The fact that he even made it so that creators can stream the song and not get striked, like, that's how you knew Kendrick knew that this was gonna be the thing. Like, the people were going to mess with it, like the people were going to push it. This whole Kendrick versus Drake thing was definitely a staple moment in 2024. I know people like want to put like other little rap beefs like the Meg and Nicki Bigfoot, but honestly, looking back, it's like, what was that? What was that? Like, on both sides, like, Meg, why now? Nikki, why go so low? Like, you know, it just, looking back, that just wasn't very tasteful on either part, in my opinion. Regardless of what came up to lead up to that point, it's just, it has no replay value, as the people like to say. This Kendrick diss, hella replay value. We've been bumping it all summer, bumping it all Thanksgiving, bumping it on a New Year's Eve party, okay? Charles, your food is ready. We can't forget about our superstars, our celebrities, Netta and Charles.
Charles! Yes. Your lunch is ready. It tastes like a pound cake?
Not really.
Okay.
This has been the year of Miss Netta and Charles, and I'm so sad to see their 30 seconds or their 15 minutes be up, because honestly, I was rooting for them in the beginning, but sometimes that social media shit will make your true colors come out, and Netta always gave very controlling, insecure, not really thankful of the attention that they were getting, and Charles just seemed like he just had a freaking cuckoo clock going on in his head, nowhere to be. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, I felt bad for him, especially towards the end of their whole little career, because you could just, he was verbally saying like, I don't want to be on camera.
Shit. They always gonna be messing up. They up here telling me that you run me, that you own everything, including me. Okay, do I? No.
Just paying to get my license reinstated.
God, the last couple years.
When the last time I had a ticket?
Last year, 2 or 3.
No, because...
Oh, come on now. I'm going to save you out of 2 or 3 tickets last year.
Well, technically I saved myself out of those.
Well, if you want to say you saved them out, you didn't save nothing out the damn tickets. The one time your ass was on the... Charles, don't forget to get our liquor and our, You would have damn had touched the food.
You don't know shit.
Yes, I do know.
I know you do.
Yeah. Really? Oh, yeah.
There you go. You happy?
Oh, no, I'm not happy.
Well, too bad.
The people might be happy. You got to get over there just a little bit.
Okay. I can do it.
Oh, well, fuck it. Let me talk about it. All in.
Okay, see, I said I was doing it. I didn't need you.
Help! He's a cold-hearted man. Stuck in his eyes. Uh-oh. He's been telling lies. He's a lover boy at play. I think it's...
I love hanging out with your parents. They were right about my colors. I kind of thought.
Can you ready to take a piece of chicken so we can get up off for you to eat?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah. Okay. I'll grab you one. Right now, Charles mad. It's fine. Everybody go through arguments, like I tell y'all, no relationship is perfect.
Then them getting them botched ass surgeries, speaking of veneer techs, like, that was just crazy. Them going on the cruise, it's just so much Netta and Charles lore. But what I will say is all that bullying they sustained was not warranted. Seeing people making like those face masks and like, it was, yeah, it got really dark. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that their 15 minutes is up, but this was definitely the year of Netta and Charles, okay? Oh, another TikTok phenomena that was pop culture viral this year was the Tisa Tisa, Who the F Did I Marry?
Teresa Johnson's story of falling in love, marrying, and then divorcing a man she says turned out to be a pathological liar has over 400 million views.
With just one question, she had the internet hooked.
Who did I marry?
In her 50-part TikTok series, Teresa Johnson, now widely known on social media as Tisa Tisa, details her whirlwind pandemic romance that she says was filled with love, heartbreak, and alleged deception.
I'm going to tell the story of how I met, dated, married, and divorced a real pathological liar.
The viral saga has garnered more than 400 million views and counting. Were you nervous at all about sharing?
Yes, I was nervous, but ultimately I decided if you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story.
I was so engulfed into that story when I was getting ready for my wedding this year. Like, I'm over here making centerpieces, listening to her like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my goodness, that lady has, you know, got so many accolades from doing that story. She's been on different TV shows, Netflix, Tubi movie. That's what it was, Tubi movie. I am so happy for her. Good people always get taken advantage of, bro. So for her to get a W in the end was awesome. And I hope that man got some help, and I hope he's not victimizing some other women out there right now. Unfortunately, the fall of Wendy Williams happened in 2024. Wendy Williams was officially pronounced basically inept. They said that she is not able to take care of herself. She needs to be under full guardianship. They even said she had dementia. First, they did this little documentary showing her drunk as a skunk with her family begging the guardians to, you know, put them into family custody so she's not over here drinking. And the drinking is bad for her leg swelling. Like, what's going on?
This is my 3rd time crying. And I cried the other day.
I will smoke when I smoke, and I will liquor when I liquor. Wendy, would you want to go to the Oscars? What's Oscars?
In the documentary, it was revealed that she has dementia.
So I think they said it was alcohol-induced dementia.
What did you see while you were shooting?
It was a complex and sensitive journey because we did not know when we started that she had dementia. And we were deeply concerned as we filmed.
I'm real makeup. Look, even when I do this, do you see a fly gap?
It was illuminating watching this, and that you say, well, what in the hell is going on with guardianships?
That's the thing that's interesting to us, is that a legal guardianship is in place, but there didn't seem to be a lot of guardianing. And so this is the reality of a time span.
Did you want to wear your Chanel sweater or are you talking about your Chanel jewelry?
Please, go away.
And we know it's not easy for a lot of people to watch, but once we were in it, we felt like we were more scared about what would happen if we stopped filming than if we continued.
Them releasing a statement, oh, it's not that bad, Wendy's okay, Wendy's okay. Why did y'all release that in the first fucking place? Weird. Now fast forward to maybe like a month or maybe like a week ago, Kevin Jr. just graduated college. It looks like he's going to law school so he can, you know, be a better service to protect his mom legally, right? Which is so awesome. And Wendy looks fine. It looks like she's in the care of her aunt again in Florida. I live in Florida, so I get a lot of the geo-located videos. So there was like a food truck or something in Miami, maybe in Fort Lauderdale, I'm not really sure, but they were delivering food to Wendy and just like recording her, showing that she was in good shape. She did seem more alert. She seemed alert when her son was coming down to get his diploma and stuff. Like, she just seemed like she had more of a light in her eyes. Like, don't get me wrong, like she...
that's Biggie Small. All that and then some.
Today's insight, it was my boy Cam graduation week, and he brought out the best self-care day for the ladies and his family at Oasis in the Gardens. Foot Bath by Jazz came through. She's a certified master pedicurist. She specializes in foot baths and bringing your feet back to life. IMC Nails was on site, and she did Wendy Nails and blessed her. She loved it. Wendy told me it's been a whole year since she had a new wig. She asked for a new one, and Bali and Miami made one for her. She couldn't stop talking about how much she loved the wig and how it made her feel. Bali and Miami catered Haitian spaghetti, stir-fried oyster mushrooms, snappers, and it was so good. And they also did a lovely setup for her poolside. Now we on to the big day. Kevin has finally graduated FIU. When Kev walked across that stage, Wendy jumped up with anxiousness and excitement. The family is full of educators, so seeing this special moment brought Kev aunt and mom to tears of joy. This was a certified family affair. Kev grandfather got to see him graduate along with his only 2 daughters. And did y'all know Kev preparing for law school? Congrats, my boy. Wendy was in the mood for some Jamaican food, so to end the night off, we went to Dukanoo for Kev's graduation dinner. Here's the truth. We ate good, we danced, we smiled, she rapped songs word for word. I've had full-blown conversations with her. This is how you can tell it's so important for her to be with her family. I wish we could see more moments like this with her and her family.
Doesn't look completely normal, right? But she has like a light in her eyes again. I can't explain it. And her son did say she doesn't drink anymore. So I'm prayers up for Wendy, because Wendy would have been amazing this year talking about the Diddy stuff and all that stuff. Like, she really did pioneer the conversation. Some people that we lost this year that stood out to me, again, this just happened, so it's just fresh on my mind. The OG Maco unalived himself because of his skin disease. That's what everyone's assuming, and he's been fighting for his life for some time. I just think that is so sad, because it just shows how stuff like that can like really diminish your confidence, you know. And that's why with the whole Miss Netta thing, like, I don't think that's cool when people over here picking on people. Like, I don't know, bro. Then the Julio Fulio thing that came to an end. Finally, they done got that boy this year. They're talking about giving the death penalty to the people that did it, but the girl that was involved with it, she somehow talked her, I'm not putting words in nobody's mouth, but if y'all watch the movies, y'all know it probably went down if she doesn't have to do something the other boy's got to do.
All right, so all defendants are present, as well as their counsel and the state.
That's 4 defendants with 4 different attorneys, all appearing together in a Hillsborough County courtroom Wednesday. Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Alicia Andrews are accused of making the trip down from Jacksonville to follow and track rapper Charles Jones as he moved around Tampa to celebrate his birthday in June. The attorneys described a large amount of evidence that needs to be reviewed,
inclusive of the in excess of 300-page police report, as well as what I anticipate to be dozens of listed witnesses.
Murphy, Chance, and Gathright all waived their right to speedy trial in court Wednesday. Here's Tampa criminal defense attorney Hunter Chamberlain, who is not affiliated with this case.
Normally, you would waive your right to a speedy trial because your defense attorney needs more time to prepare.
However, Andrews' attorney told the courtroom that her client, who is pregnant, would not be waiving speedy trial. This means the state must bring her to trial sooner rather than later. A preliminary trial date was set for this coming January.
She's pregnant while in jail, so girl, that's crazy. Also, rest in peace to Liam Payne. That was very crazy. They finally said all the details about that, and basically, bro was very, very, very intoxicated. They did the timeline of his last day. He had drank at least like 10 bottles. Like, bro was very, very inebriated.
A hotel employee and a waiter Payne met in a restaurant are accused of supplying him with drugs. The other 3 people are charged with manslaughter, including a businessman who was with Payne in Argentina and 2 managers of the hotel. Toxicology reports showed drugs and alcohol were in Payne's system when he fell from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires and died last October.
He was literally having a rock bottom. Like, it was just bad, and I just feel so sorry for him and his family and everything. Like, this industry is really dark. It's really dark. It will really mess with a person's mental when they don't have a good support system, and it seems like he was making it very hard for people to come close to him. Another big thing that happened this year was obviously the election, child. Like, everybody has polarizing opinions about it, but I will admit, like, this was a big one, mainly because of who won. Like, you had a black woman running for president. That's never happened before. She actually was like running against him, which is crazy. And this same woman also broke history in the last term and was elected as the first black VP, as well as the first woman VP, excuse me. So with that being said, a lot of people thought that things were gonna go a certain way, especially because the whole Brat Girl Summer, like, everything was just really, the media, you got her on Club Shay Shay, like, so people thought it was gonna go one way, but unfortunately, our country, we're called minorities for a reason, right? So that happened. With that being said, I want to circle back on another viral moment that happened at the beginning of the year. Well, not the beginning, kind of, with Fanita, the TikToker Fanita, who everybody just decided to, like, cancel and block, right? Fanita did say because of Kamala's identity that this would happen, and she was not wrong, bro. It's just sometimes there's table talk, and when you have certain conversations amongst a majority, you're hurting, you're not helping. You're hurting, you're not helping. They're gonna clip your video, they're gonna go on their Facebook, and they're gonna use it. Like, you get what I'm saying? I hope Fanita is doing better. It has been some time that she hasn't been in the spotlight. I hope she's doing better. Then you had the whole Nara Smith wave with the, I am going to make my children their own toothpaste from scratch. I'm going to make my husband his own toilet paper from scratch. Like, oh my God.
This is a 34-year-old Mormon woman named Hannah Nealman. She was once at Juilliard in New York City, a trained ballerina. She now lives on a farm in Utah with her husband and 8 kids. This reporter from the British paper, the Sunday Times, went to the farm, interviewed Hannah, published an article, Meet the Queen of the Trad Wives. So the internet blew up like this was like the Handmaid's Tale. But if this is what she wants to do, then, you know, this is America. You get to do that. What is your problem with it?
Seeing as how she did go to Juilliard, it's really impressive that her parents said, yeah, go live your dreams. Now, what the internet is upset about is her now husband coming in and saying, actually, instead of following your dreams, you're going to be my wife and have all these children for me. I mean, they got married 3 months after they met each other, which is also a very common Mormon thing. And so people are saying, did she actually have a choice? Was she kind of pushed into this?
This morning I asked my toddlers what they wanted for breakfast, and they both said cereal. So cereal it was, and we got started right away.
Have you ever asked yourself why it is that tradwives and other conservative female influencers who promote traditional gender roles have all the time in the world to make cereal from scratch, but somehow never seem to record themselves doing essential domestic labor like vacuuming, trying to get a particularly nasty stain out of a shirt, or scrubbing a toilet? When they are performing labor in these videos, it's always something that, strictly speaking, is unnecessary, and they are doing it the hardest way possible. Because the answer is that it is for show. It is all a performance. In his remarkably prescient 1899 book, The Theory of the Leisure Class, Thorsten Veblen coined the terms conspicuous consumption and conspicuous leisure, suggesting that those with wealth and power, no longer having any economic production to contribute themselves, instead contribute to the production and consumption of leisure. And those consumption practices, those leisure activities, are conspicuous precisely because that is how the leisure class signals their difference from the working class, signals their exceptionality and their superiority. They're not better than us because they can make their children cereal from scratch. They're better than us because they are so wealthy and well off that they have nothing more important to worry about. And if we were to ever see tradwives perform essential productive domestic labor, or see their husbands perform any domestic labor at all, that would in fact mark them as failures as tradwives. As Veblen wrote in 1899, again, he could have written it yesterday, application to productive labor is a mark of poverty and subjection. It becomes inconsistent with a reputable standing in the community. Because these videos are not instructional, they are maybe inspirational, but they are always performative. This is not real labor, this is symbolic labor. It is nothing more than social signaling that this woman and her family belong to the leisure class. And it is also how she builds and signals her value if you are the sort of person who operates within an exchange economy that assigns high and low value to human beings. Because her value to her husband is not in her ability to care for the home or care for the children, right? Anyone who is able to engage in this level of conspicuous leisure has somebody that they are paying to do all of those things. No, her value is instead in her ability to perform the role of trophy wife, and to be the ultimate realization and personification of her husband's socioeconomic prowess.
The whole trad wife boom, whatever, like that's another reason why I don't see how we didn't see it coming. But I think it's because we viewed it as the whole, well, we want women to have the freedom to live however the fuck they want to live. If you want to do that, do that. I don't, but if that's what you want to do, do it. When in reality, we should have been looking at it like, no, like we're being pushed closer and closer towards a level of conservatism that's like, you got stuff getting banned. Like, we can talk about it in the next video because it's about 2024. But yeah, like the Nara Smith trad wife movement boom this year. I will give a short shout out to the Demir, Miss Jules, the Demir, because a lot of people were using Demir.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. I'm very modest. I'm very mindful. You see my shirt? Only a little chichi out, not my chocho. Be mindful of why they hired you. Here's your reality check, diva. What's the name you'd like me to make it up?
I've been following Jules for a minute, way before Demir. Like, she's done way more things than Demir. But I have to acknowledge, Demir, it was like Demir and Brad was that girl this summer, right? TikTok has been shown to be banned. Like, this year, we heard of the official ban, and we were given a date, okay? So TikTok probably will not be with us in 2025, so that's pretty much it, girl. And maybe it'll be a good thing because there have been some people that have spawned off of that app that probably should not have been given money. Cough, cough, Morgan, or like given a platform. Cough, cough, Ashley Trevino, even though she's not like viral, like pop culture moment. I'm just like giving some examples of some people that probably maybe, you know, maybe we shouldn't, right? Maybe it'll be a good thing. I hope a new social media app comes out of it. I've been on the internet for a long time and I've seen things come up and come down. And honestly, it's a refresher. It's a refresher, in my opinion. I'm back from back in the day when you didn't make no money off of being online and it was literally just something you wanted to do. So maybe another website or app will come out that's similar to that. I don't know.
Robot.
Trying to learn how to be as human as you guys are.
Can you do this? I love you. You know how to do that?
It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries.
Crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that nut. You get me? One is love.
From viral meme to crypto disaster, Hawk Twat Girl launched her own meme coin.
To the table, men are tired. I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. If they want to get chased, okay, call the police on man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, may I ask what you're looking for?
Why didn't you text me back today, or how come you don't answer?
They are not ignoring you.
It's 7 p.m. frat, it's 95 degrees.
It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me.
It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me.
Little pygmy hippo has become a rising internet sensation.
This little hippo resists the zookeeper's touch and bites down on the zookeeper's knee. Moodang is a playful little hippo who loves to bounce.
The little hippo always tries to bite the caregiver's knee.
Make sure you wave, guys. We're live from Dublin, Ireland. That's a great question. I was not.
They waved back at me. Someone flashed the portal, so now it's temporarily closed.
But that's all that I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know if I missed anything. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite pop culture moment of 2024 was. And let me know what you guys think the next celebrity memoir I'm gonna read is. I did already put an Easter egg on my vlog channel in my latest vlog, so if you want to go see, go there. But feel free to guess, and make sure you guys like this video on the way out. Peace, have a happy new year, bye.
Now he